Hey good people, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. How are you all doing? Today I plan to do 3 reviews. Two would be full-on review and one would be the list as requested by one of my brothers in the fragrance community. I've been requested to do this a couple of times now, so here's my updated list for Rasasi. Top 10 Rasasis. I have done a bit of cheating, a few honorable mentions and few ties, okay? And this is because I have actually finished up or sold off some of the Rasasi bottles that I don't own anymore, so perhaps that's why they are honorable mentions. And recent time, these are my favorite picks. This can change anytime. Let's say next year this may not be like top 10. So I have done this 2018, 19, I think back-to-back years. So 2020, here's the list. As you can tell, if you see the list, there won't be a lot of fragrances like this from this line. First of all, honorable mention would be Rasasi Asrar Indonesia and Cambodi, Cambodi. This is from one of those bottles I have. This is, I forgot the name always, Lamat or Tabriz. This is Mast Tabriz. So they have about 6 in this line, 6 or 7. And I really love their packaging. These are the most expensive in their line. So if I had Asrar Indonesia right now with me, that would be number 1 with Cambodi. So another honorable mention I would give Rasasi Tasmeem because I have picked up Daarej, and Daarej and this are quite similar, just except that cardamom note, but Daarej is there, so this one did not make the list. And then tobacco blaze fragrances like that, because of Shuhrah, that one did not make the list. And this fragrance, once again, Shaghaf Purom, this is coming out in new bottle. This is lighter version of Shuhrah, so this one also didn't make the list. And then my one fragrance I would say did not make the list, should be in the list by the way, it's a cheapie, is Fattan. Fattan is very popular among people who love Terre d'Hermes. This is a cheaper version of that and more citrusy. So those are out of the way. And if you do not see some of your favorite Rasasis, understand this, I have covered about 50 to 60 Rasasi fragrances. So when you do top 10, you cannot put everything in there, right? So let's start with number 10. These are just at this moment, okay? Number 10 is Rasasi WAAW Woody. I wore this yesterday. This is one of the best vetiver scent and one of the best bottles in the fragrance game. This is real wood, okay? And this fragrance, I think it's not 100 ml. Let me check. This is 75 ml as far as I remember. 60 ml, okay, sorry. And the cap is a little bit tough. This fragrance people compared with Tom Ford, Grey Vetiver, and then Encre Noir. I can kind of see similarity. Check out my review, but I would say there is something in between. Like if you know Gucci, Bentley for Man Absolute, Gucci Purom 1, Tom Ford, Vetiver, Grey Vetiver, even Encre Noir, if you have something in that line, mix of all those, this would be that. And it would be very, very budget option, right? Rasasi WAAW Woody, number 10. Number 9 is one of my recent purchase. I really love this perfume. This is a clone of 1 million, but with its own jello strawberry vibe, okay? This is Rasasi's Attar Al Mohabba, okay? They say the name here, okay? Very beautiful red bottle. I also have the women's version, and this is like the cap with that heart sign. I really love this. Check out my review. This is Beast Mode from Rasasi. Once again, sweet, carefree, party-going kind of fragrance. Very much like 1 million on dry down, but that fruity, jello, sort of gummy bear vibe. This one gives you Beast Mode performance over 1 million. So this one is number 9, Attar Al Mohabba Men. Number 8 is a fragrance. I think it's, I did not initially put it in, I forgot about it. Then I realized how good this is, and this is one of the best oud-based fragrance for this price bracket. And I think this is called, I always forget the name, this is Faqat Lil Rijal. The bottle looks pretty heavy, right? Looks like almost like PDM bottles, you know, silver color, but this is all plastic. Very light bottle. Inside got, if you take this off, this part off, you'll see a bottle inside. You can't see the juice otherwise. This one's, I think comes in 50 ml. Let me check. Yeah, 50 ml bottle. These are also not very supremely expensive, but this is really good. If you love Rasasi Asrar Indonesia, this is one of the most natural smelling oud, but on budget, okay? I highly recommend this. Faqat Lil Rijal. That's number 8. Number 7 is a fragrance. I was gonna put a tie. Unfortunately, I don't know where my other bottle is. Both of these fragrances are clone of Silver Mountain Water, as you guys know. These are very, very nice fragrances both. So I cannot find Entebaa, but Entebaa and Wisam Purom for men are kind of similar. Just Entebaa has that champagne accord. This one is a lot more citrusy, a lot more fruity. So I mean, out of the two, I prefer this one. So this one makes the list. But if I had Entebaa near my, I don't know where I kept it. I kept searching for the bottle at least half an hour. I couldn't find it, no luck. So Rasasi always someday, Purom. This is number 7, one of the best Rasasi ever made for daytime and beast mode. Okay, so my bottle is almost finished. I'll perhaps get a backup bottle. Okay, number 7, I'll be someday. Okay, so number 6, and then we're gonna hit top 5 are these two beautiful fragrances. I think these are both has that feminine touch. I had to put them in the list. These are Hawas Femme and this is Qasamat morhaf. I am yet to discover the rest of them, like the Barik and other ones. There are 3 in this line, I think. If I do find them, I'll review them. Both are amazing, long-lasting perfumes. If you want to get something that, you like to wear women's perfume, but you want something sweet, or men can also wear it, I would highly recommend these fragrances, both of them. They last forever and project like crazy, and both of them high-class occasion, okay? So yeah, try out Hawas Femme, and this is Qasamat morhaf. More of unisex, okay, I would say. So now time for, I think, top 5 fragrances. I had to really think which one's gonna be my top 5. Now I'm gonna show you one by one. Number 5, I'm gonna start with Pour Lui Zebra. Zebra is one of my older reviews, and this fragrance is a clone of Aventus, okay, but it has 50 ml bottle, a little bit more pricey than the rest of the competitors, like the clone ones, and they have 3 in this line. So crocodile, I think zebra, and then there was leopard. Okay, leopard was Sauvage clone. I think the crocodile was most probably, as far as I remember, crocodile was Sauvage, and then the leopard was Amouage Jubilation, and this is Aventus. So the best thing about this is it's very clean. There's nothing smoky or dirty about it, and extremely long lasting, very high quality juice. Compared to Sidinim, this juice is better but more expensive. So Rasasi gave you definitely one of the quality juice here, very sweet, citrusy, fruity fragrance. Number 5, Pour Lui Zebra. Number 4 is the reason why I did not put, like for me, I did not see the reason to get both. Okay, if you can get this, why would you get the Tobacco Blaze? Tobacco Blaze is a lot more expensive, it's part of the Yuqawam line, but that's very polished. That's one thing different, but for the price, you cannot deny Rasasi Shuhrah is one of the best fragrances, bang for buck, lasts and projects longer than Tobacco Blaze. So this fragrance can be had for very cheap prices nowadays, and very inexpensive. One of the most flirtatious, we call this the devil juice, the purple devil juice, and this one pierces through, like cold weathers, even hot weathers wear less, but this one lasts all day. So this one can destroy everybody's fragrance. That's the specialty about it. Ashy tobacco, dirty leather, oud, fruitiness, all those Arabian goodness is in this. Okay, Rasasi Shuhrah for men. Number 4. Number 3, the famous Hawas. Okay, Hawas has to be in this list because it's so good. So there was a controversy between this and Invictus Aqua, which one came first, which one copied who. So clarifying this one, the controversy easy. Invictus came out first, then this one came out. Then after this, Invictus Aqua came out, the frosted class. So basically, this DNA is still inspired by Invictus, but this is better than Invictus in terms of smell. More airy, more fresh. It's like a nicer version of Invictus. This one, it's like not very heavy, not like Shuhrah, but it lasts a very long time. So check out Rasasi's Hawas, number 3. Number 2 is a fragrance, is a clone of Tuscan leather. You guys know what this is. This is Yuqawam Homme. Okay, this one is hands down one of the best perfumes I ever bought in my journey. It's like performance wise, and if you talk about Tuscan leather, is one of my most favorite fragrance of all time. So this one, if you have it 75 ml, it will cost you about $80 to $75, but you'll never need Tuscan leather again. Dirty a little bit, it has that fruity raspberry kind of like a leather, very, very strong. It's like everybody smell with one spray. Everybody will smell this around you, okay, for 12 hours plus. So Yuqawam Homme by Rasasi. And that leads me to number 1. Number 1 is the fragrance why I did not choose Tasmeem. And this one is number 1. It will surprise many of you. It'll be like, how come all these expensive ones didn't make? Just because the price versus quality, what you get, it's huge. The you can see Rasasi's Daarej Homme, okay, for men. This is a clone of Valentino V. Valentino V is very expensive, but this one is, I think, around under $30 for 100 ml. Look at the juice color. I mean, this is one of the most mesmerizing juice colors ever. Many women love it because it's sweet. So this fragrance has a little bit spices, florals, and this is good for cold weathers, but nighttime you can pull it off. Very beast mode, okay. Rasasi's Daarej is number 1 for Rasasi. because the price point and the quality and the longevity, nothing beats this. Even this is in terms of quality, or not quality, value, it's better than Shuhrah for me. Okay, Rasasi Daarej Purom. That's my top 10 Rasasi. Hopefully you are satisfied and I could do some justice. If your favorite one is missing, I'm sorry about it. Maybe next year I'll bring it back. Take care, guys. Have a very nice day. I'll move on to the other 2 reviews. Bye bye.